What's going on, guys? It's your boy Antonio, and we're here re-recording this shit. We're gonna get my thoughts on what happened with the WWE Elimination Chamber that happened last night, and also really quick thoughts with The Walking Dead mid-season premiere that premiered last night. So, quick rundown. I got a notebook in my hand just in case I start forgetting shit. Quick notes. The Elimination Chamber kickoff match. We got the Bullet Club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson taking on Miz Taraj, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Bullet Club won. I wasn't really paying attention to the match, but I think this whole Bullet Club or Balor Club versus The Miz and Miz Taraj, I think we'll see a 6-man tag team match at WrestleMania between the two. I'm kind of hoping that won't happen because The Miz was involved in a tag team match last year with his wife against Nikki Bella and John Cena. The Miz has been busting his ass. He deserves a really high-profile one-on-one match. And I think it should be, hopefully it is, The Miz versus Finn Balor one-on-one for the Intercontinental title. Then we had the kickoff match, which I personally think should have been the main event. The Raw Women's Elimination Chamber match for the Raw Women's title. We saw Alexa Bliss defend her women's title against 5 other women. We had Mickie James, Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. I believe that had some great storytelling. Alexa Bliss retained the title. My favorite part of the match was when Alexa Bliss went on top of the pod when she was running away from Sasha Banks and Bayley because she was the last one out. She went up on started climbing the cage and got on top of the pod, and finally Sasha Banks caught up to her, and we see Bayley climbing up the pod, and Sasha Banks wants to go help her up. While she helps her up, she kicks her dead in the face. That was a great spot. I think we're finally gonna see Sasha Banks, a real boss, come back, because her being a babyface and sucking up to the crowd and being friends with Bayley, that whole thing's not working for her at the moment. So she's gonna need a drastic change. I think we'll see Bayley versus Sasha Banks at WrestleMania. Sasha Banks, they need to capitalize on her like ASAP. After the match, Alexa Bliss does a heartfelt promo when she's being interviewed, and it seemed like she was being really sincere until she decides to be like, just kidding, I'm better than all of you guys. You guys will never get to the top like me, yada yada yada. They really fucked that up. They could have turned Alexa Bliss into a baby face. And the funny thing is, because they kept showing the camera on Sasha Banks while Alexa Bliss was cutting that promo. And I really expected Sasha Banks to attack Alexa Bliss in the end, doing a double turn. That didn't happen. I think they fucked that up. Maybe they got bigger plans at stake for Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. I don't know. But that's what I would like to see. That's what I was expecting. Didn't get that. Next match was the tag team titles. We had the Bar versus Titus Worldwide, which the Bar retained their tag team titles. What's next for the Bar, except for them to break up? I don't know. I don't want to see another team tag team match at WrestleMania. I do want to see a 2-on-2 tag team match, but none of that multi-man shit. Don't know. They pretty much cleaned out the division, unless we're gonna have a new team debut or something in time for WrestleMania. I doubt that's gonna happen. They're pretty much beating every team there is, for the most part. I don't know what's gonna happen. Asuka versus Nia Jax. I was really torn about that one. Asuka won. She's been undefeated for the past few years. Surely enough, I think Nia Jax could have won, and and it would have been okay. I really do think it was stupid of them to put the stipulation where Nia Jax would be added to the women's title match. It didn't make any sense because what's gonna happen? Though Asuka won the women's Royal Rumble. She got to choose which champion she gets to face at WrestleMania. That would be Alexa Bliss. That would be Charlotte Flair. So if she chose to go to SmackDown and Nia Jax had beaten her, would she be added to the SmackDown title match? I mean, she never did choose, and then it was automatically announced that Asuka would face Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. I'm hoping tonight on Raw they would swerve us on that, and Alexa actually goes to SmackDown. It was mentioned on Raw Talk after Elimination Chamber that Asuka, she still has to choose. Earlier during that night, it made it seem like that the Royal Rumble, since she's on Raw, she's automatically facing the Raw champion. She doesn't get to choose, so we'll see what happens with that. Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy. Done to death. That was one of the worst matches of the night, I think. Matt Hardy won. They really fucked over Bray Wyatt. They could have really done something special with him. He has all the tools to be a top guy, but I don't know what they need to do something drastic with him because he's not credible anymore. And Matt Hardy, I would love to see more skits out of him. Maybe introduce the Hardy family and get Rebby Sky in there. Send your Benjamin. I'm waiting for him to come back. Vanguard 1. Maybe do an upgrade and do Vanguard 2. I know we're all waiting for Jeff Hardy to come back. Will he come back as Brother Nero? I don't know. Or maybe they'll be on separate brands when the brand split. When they do the Superstar Shakeup. Who knows? The contract signing Ronda Rousey. That could have closed the show too. But I'll get to that later on. Ronda Rousey signed her contract. Basically, Kurt Angle came out. The Authority made their return. Ronda Rousey comes out. She is overtaken and overwhelmed by the support of the WWE Universe. Before she went to go sign her contract, Triple H and Kurt Angle were talking. Ronda's like, yo, you got something to say? And Kurt Angle pretty much sold the Authority out on what their actual plans were and shit, which didn't sit well with Ronda Rousey. In the end, Ronda put Triple H through the table, signed their contract. Stephanie McMahon slapped the shit out of Ronda Rousey, and Stephanie McMahon has she ran away. Main event, the winner of the male Elimination Chamber will go on to WrestleMania 34 to take on Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. We have Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, Elias, John Cena, Seth Rollins, The Miz. Did I miss anyone out? We're gonna see. I'm pretty sure I did. Braun Strowman. How the fuck did I forget him? We all knew the end result. The way they did it, I didn't like. The storytelling was there, but it wasn't there. Roman Reigns won. Why have Braun Strowman eliminate everyone but Roman Reigns? Only for Roman Reigns to beat Braun Strowman. Why? I think when everyone ganged up on Braun Strowman, he should have been eliminated then and there. And I think the final two should have been John Cena versus not Braun Strowman, but Roman Reigns. Didn't happen. Kind of disappointed in that match a little bit. Roman Reigns won after Braun Strowman eliminates everyone. They beat the shit out of each other after. But in the end, after the match, Braun Strowman puts Roman Reigns through one of the pods. And Braun Strowman is left standing while Roman Reigns is down for the count. I really thought Brock Lesnar would have came out and fucked shit up. But I guess we're going to save that for tonight on Raw. So, I mean, overall, it was a solid pay-per-view. Either the contract signing or the Raw Women's Elimination Chamber definitely should have went on last. One of those two I would have been content with. But it didn't happen. It is what it is. The main event of WrestleMania is going to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. I think the match itself is going to be very physical, like the first one, except there's going to be no cash-ins. This is going to be technically their first time going one-on-one because WrestleMania 31, their one-on-one match became a triple threat match because of Seth Rollins' cash-in. But this time around, it is straight one-on-one. I think that match itself is going to be great, but we all know Roman's going to win, and it's not sitting well with people. This is going to be his fourth WrestleMania main event and his fourth coronation. All of his title reigns has been short. He hasn't had a meaningful, lengthy title reign, so maybe something good will come out of that when Roman wins. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. Predictions. I think we're going to see John Cena versus The Undertaker. However, they're late as hell on that. I don't know how Undertaker's body's going to hold up. I mean, the atmosphere might be awesome, but the match itself might bomb. We'll see what happens. Me, personally, I want to see Elias versus John Cena. They have some unfinished business. Braun Strowman, I don't know what his WrestleMania is going to be looking like. I would like to see The Miz versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental title. But we'll have to see what happens. Maybe Braun Strowman can be added as a triple threat, but we haven't seen a proper Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar match, so I don't think he should be added on there. Another thing, The Walking Dead. I fell asleep during the damn show. I didn't get to finish it. I did get to see the ending though, where everyone got to say their goodbyes, or they're saying their goodbyes, I think. I remember one of the dudes was talking to Carl. We all know he was bitten. Tonight was all about him. Last night was all about him. And the fans and everyone else saying goodbye to Carl because he's now dead. The ending featured him. Well, it didn't show it on camera, but Rick and Michonne were outside the house, and all you hear was the silencer. You hear the gun go off, but you hear the silencer though. And it just left Rick heartbroken and Michonne heartbroken. You know, everyone hated Carl back in the day because he was an annoying little brat. We wouldn't have minded if he got killed off. But his character evolved and he became one badass character. So I think we can all appreciate and respect him now versus back then. And Chandler, since he's a teenager, he's the guy that plays Carl, has done a phenomenal job shaping up Carl to from its inception to all the way to his death. And that's all I got, guys. So I'll catch you all later. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I'll have more videos up. You can see my social media links on the description below. You can follow me, subscribe to me, all that other hoopla, you know, whatever. Have a great day, guys. Peace.